Make it loud for William Krolowitz. Good evening. So my name is William. It's a great name. I like the name William, but everybody wants to rename me. I met a guy recently. I introduced myself, and he said, "Nice to meet you, Bill." I said, actually, I prefer William or Will. And he paused for a minute and goes, "Well, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and call you Bill." "Well, I'm going to go ahead and call you Richard because you're kind of being a dick." It's William. Ladies, it's Will. Yum. That's right, ladies, just got the new glasses. These thick-ass lenses make my brown eyes pop. Hashtag glaucoma. I've been wearing glasses since I'm 8 years old, and when I found out I had to wear glasses, my mother got mad at me. I would get blamed for all my afflictions. It's like, he needs glasses. That's because you sit too close to the television. He needs braces. I told you not to chew like that. He has asthma. Oh, he's just too lazy to breathe. No, it's because you smoked all through the pregnancy. Don't blame her. Back in those days, 4 to 5 doctors recommended smoking to expectant mothers, to calm their nerves. Like, relax. Have a glass of wine. That's why I was born with asthma and a hangover. Welcome to the world. Turn off that light. Wham! Wham! So I had asthma. I got COVID, the OG COVID back in 2020, and I ended up in the hospital. I was in there for 5 days. They took excellent care of me. Getting ready to get out of the hospital, the doctor comes in and goes, "We noticed on the MRI that you have arthritis in your spine." It's like, "What, from the COVID?" I said, "No, sometimes the parents will pass it down. Did either one of your parents have arthritis?" "My mom's got arthritis, but she has it in her hands. But she used to always hit me in my spine. That must be how she passed it down." That's not how that works. So I was home for a while. I went back to work, and I had lost my sense of smell completely. And I know this because I have a stinky coworker that I have been avoiding for years. And I went back to work, and I couldn't smell her. And I discovered something about her. She's delightful. Oh my God, all these years I've been avoiding one of my favorite people on the planet. So I guess for me, COVID was a little bit of a blessing. So thanks, China. Thank you for COVID. I'm in my last year at work. I'm retiring at the end of the summer. It's been great, yep. It was hard going back to work, though, getting back into the swing of things, and things that just don't annoy me a lot more because it's my last year. I was in the restroom at my day job. Somebody was talking on their cell phone in the next stall. That's infuriating. Finally, I had to say something. I was like, "Hey, if I have to sit here and listen to your dumb conversation, how the hell am I supposed to come?" My break's almost over. I'm trying to concentrate. Will you please shut the hell up or say something sexy? To which they replied, "Will you please leave the ladies' room?" Come on, it's a joke. I can't jerk at work. I got arthritis in my spine, y'all. Come on. I've been in a job for 30 years, and I got written up one time only. One time in 30 years. Because I said nice tits to a coworker. Like I explained to the boss, that is not sexual harassment because I said it sarcastically. To a male coworker who's wearing a white dress shirt without anything on underneath it. I think I can speak for all of us when I say, don't want to see your dark, hairy nipples in the workplace. Cover that shit up. But now I'm saying what I want to say. The boss comes by and goes, "Hey, got any big plans for the 3-day holiday weekend?" I said, "I'm going to try to get in 9 holes this weekend." He goes, "We should golf together." I said, "I don't golf." He said, "That's inappropriate," and he sent me home early. All right, 3.5-day weekend. I don't feel respected. I've been there 30 years. I go on vacation, I come back, and found out they had moved my desk. I've been at that desk for 30 years. You couldn't sit down and talk to me about it before you make that decision? we move you 2 up and 1 over. How do you think I feel? I was moved diagonally across the board right next to the queen. I don't even go to church, I'm the bishop. I said, no offense, I think you're the bishop because you're kind of a dickhead. Chess players will get it. So I have 2 grown sons, and you know, you want your sons to do well, and they have. They grew up in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and they got good educations. And when they were still in college, they took me out for Father's Day. And we're enjoying a nice Father's Day meal. A couple comes in with a 5 or 6-year-old kid. They sit down at the table next to us. The kid starts just banging on the table, making a racket. And the parents say nothing. Then the kid gets up to the table and starts running around the restaurant. The parents ignore him. And I have 2 sons. I have one son that looks just like me. My other son looks just like his mother. The son that looks like me turns to me and goes, Dad, I want to thank you for not allowing us to behave like that when we were kids. And if I have kids, I'm not going to let them behave like that either. I hope I can be as good a father to my kids as you were to me. I was touched. I thought I was going to get emotional. So I reached out and I gave him a little smack in the head. I said, get your elbows off the damn table. And I stuck my foot out and I tripped that little bastard as he ran by. Because it takes a village. I just visited my grandchildren last week, and I stayed in my granddaughter's room, my oldest granddaughter, and she was kind enough to let me stay there. She said, I have one request, Grampy. I said, what's that, sweetie? She said, please don't get naked in my room. I said, that's a reasonable request. I promise not to get naked in your room. I lied. I sneaked naked. What could I do? Thank you, guys. That was it. Thank you.
One more time again for William Krolowitz.